Hello everybody, today we're going to be talking about Danny's World, the most racist, hateful, and just all-around toxic character, Shrimpo, who has now been seen on people's Roblox characters cosplaying as him, otherwise known as Mustache Man, who has killed a lot of innocent people, and this just shows how toxic and hateful some of the people who play Danny's World really are. I mean, I know there's communities on Roblox that are just really hateful and do this already, but man, this is really crazy and shocking. Anybody who watches to the end of this video will be very surprised to hear all the stuff about this character, with the developers kind of encouraging it because of the character's backstory. But before we continue this video, make sure to go ahead and like this video and subscribe with notifications on for more videos talking about different situations happening in the Roblox community. So if you want to be the first one to know about everything, make sure you guys have notifications on. So Danny's World is a popular Roblox game that has recently blew up over the last year, getting over 1 billion visits and usually averages around 100,000 players, which is pretty insane for a game that's only around 1 year old. And I personally believe one of the reasons why the game is so popular is because of the lore behind the game, which hosts 27 playable characters called toons. And these toons all have backstories and different dialogue that gives them their own personality. But certain toons have gotten a lot of hate for how they look, with players calling them ugly or even being racist towards them. Like recently, a new toon that came about inside of the Christmas update named Cole, people were being extremely racist to her, which is just completely unacceptable. I have a video on that toon also, but let's take a look at this other toon called Shrimpo. And the developers gave him the lore that he is a bully. Under his personality, inside of the Danny's World wiki, it says Shrimpo is a rather flat and one-dimensional character, showing no major depth throughout his personality, similarly to a lot of stereotypical bully characters in a lot of kid shows. So from this, it's just going to be to bully and hate people, which is obviously very problematic, as it's going to attract the wrong types of people to the character, which is people that are extremely hateful and just don't like anybody for no reason, with the developers doing this on purpose, making sure they have a character that is literally just a bully. But it continues saying, Shrimpo is an abrasive, short-tempered toon who is constantly angry. The most notable part of his personality is that he claims a hatred for anything he sees, hears, or does. He shouts out all of his dialogue, evident by said dialogue being in all caps, and verbally abuses the other toons. Of course, for the developers, there's nothing wrong with having a bully character, but I feel like you should be giving them more of a personality than just bullying people for no reason. Obviously, bullying is wrong, and with him verbally abusing all the other toons, it makes sense that he draws the wrong crowd of people that are just hateful. In one of his conversations with Glisten, he shows no willingness to change for the better. So the entire personality of this character is just hating people for no reason and never wanting to change, with him having an always angry face. So it wasn't really that much of a surprise, even though it is still really disgusting, that I was looking on Twitter and I saw this person say, I open Roblox and see a Shrimpo in my friends list. And just like all of Shrimpo's text, their profile is in capitals, and this tweet happens to also be in all capitals. But obviously from this character, you can see that they have the Shrimpo head, and they also have an outfit that is bad people attire. Like, you could tell exactly what they're trying to dress up as. They have the mustache, the hat, the clothes, everything, all just spewing out hate, just like Shrimpo. And there's no reason to ever make your Roblox character have this type of clothing on. This clothing is disgusting, and it's just filled to the brim with hate. And it's not even surprising that Shrimpo attracts this type of crowd and this type of people that wear this type of clothing, because Shrimpo's entire character is just hatred. And with the developers doing this on purpose, it's really sad how they're kind of encouraging people that hate for no reason to have their own sort of representation of the symbol of hate inside of Danny's World, which is Shrimpo. Like, you can see Shrimpo's permanent angry face, and it's just so disappointing how Roblox even allows this type of clothing to even be on Roblox. Like, sure, this person obviously is not using these clothes probably what they're meant for, but at the same time, like, how is it even possible to create this type of character? Roblox needs to step it up, and Danny's World should not be encouraging this type of behavior, as anybody who just hates for no reason is disgusting. Now in this photo, this Twitter user cropped out the name, otherwise I would call this person out by name, because no one like this should be allowed on Roblox, and they should just be kicked off the website. I mean, having this person friended, and they took the screenshot still as their friend, is just crazy. Like, this person has 200 friends. Every person on their friends list should see this and immediately unfriend them and report their account. I definitely would if I knew their name, because this just can't be happening. This person that they're dressing up as has caused so much pain in the world that they should just not be allowed on Roblox. Like, Danny's World community is already kind of known for being toxic, but this is pretty much why. Like, how are these people even allowed to be around anymore? And why is this Twitter user cropping out their name protecting them? With the Danny's World developers also also just making Shrimpo a bad character in general. His skills are literally just trash. Like his movement speed, skill check, stamina, and stealth are all extremely low, literally being worse than just like the default character that you spawn in with. Like Boxton has a 3 in every category, and Shrimpo has a 1 in every category, which is just crazy. And Shrimpo's stealth is minus 99, with his ability being stealth is drastically lower than any other toon. Only play this toon if you're looking for a challenge. So it's obvious that this character is meant to be bad on purpose, but it just shows you how trash he really is. I mean, this dude is literally a bully that's mad at everybody for no reason, and his character is absolute dog water. Like if you've never played Danny's World before, basically Twisteds are your enemies that try to run around and attack you so you lose the game, and if your stealth is really low like Shrimpo's, they'll basically know exactly where you are as soon as you spawn, and they'll immediately try to attack you, and depending on which Twisted comes for you, I feel like it's like an instant death. So I would never play as Shrimpo, especially knowing that people are literally dressing up as him with the Shrimpo mask. It just makes me never want to see this character ever. But in good news, there are people who are creating specific memes with Shrimpo burning flags of this hateful group that has caused so much pain. So I'm happy these people exist because there are way too many racist people claiming this character. Now Shrimpo actually has a ship, which is surprising, but people are shipping Goob and Shrimpo together, which in my opinion is pretty weird shipping characters. But this Reddit post says, okay, some people may hate me for this, but I don't understand Goob x Shrimpo. I feel it's the worst ship with Goob in it, aside from Scraps, Toodles, and the dogs. Based off their dialogue, I think Goob is even annoyed by Shrimpo. To me, this makes perfect sense. I mean, who would ever like Shrimpo, considering how he hates and bullies all the other toons for no reason? He's literally the most unlikable character ever on purpose, so I don't know why he even has a ship to begin with. Another person commented saying, but seriously, Shrimpo's only made for hating. The only way Angry Hugs could work is if Shrimpo thought about why he's made for only hate and has a little existential crisis, which would end up with Shrimpo getting killed off like Bobette, Rudy, and Ginger on Christmas. Honestly, if Shrimpo was killed off, I would be perfectly fine with that because his personality is literally just hating on people. I mean, that's just like such a basic personality trait, but also just like weird at the same time. Like, why do you just hate everyone for no reason? Like, Shrimpo's literally just a symbol of hatred, which just sucks. Why is this even in the game? Now, somebody actually had a theory on this, stating there is no canon lore reason, but I'd like to headcanon it has to do with his stats or his toon handlers. The company wanted an antagonistic character for their cartoons and decided to create Shrimpo, treating him like he's an irredeemable, mean bully like he is in the show. Shrimpo has a pent-up frustration and lashes out at other toons because they are treated better. I think this kind of makes sense, but tell me down below in the comment section, what do you think about the character Shrimpo and him being literally used as a symbol of hate and people dressing him up as bad characters on their Roblox avatar? As I'm sure a lot of people dislike this, and would you care if Shrimpo was actually killed off of Dandy's World? Of course, tell me down below if you ever played Dandy's World, since it is a really popular game on Roblox. I'm sure a lot of you actually have, even though the community is really toxic. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you also like this video and subscribe with notifications on for more videos talking about different situations in the Roblox community, and goodbye.